meza, if you can see a seat ahead of you, please occupy it. Don't sit behind. We are in our children meeting. All the teachers, these are your seats. All the teachers, the front seats are yours. So I don't want to see any teachers sitting behind. We are leading from the front. Thank you for obeying. Thank you very much for obeying. So, dear parents and guardians, good morning and praise God for giving us this opportunity to gather together today. We thank God for the gift of life and our children who are a blessing from the Lord. The Bible tells us in the book of Psalms 127, verse 3, that children are heritage from the Lord. This reminds us that our children are precious and entrusted to us by God. Today, we meet to set goals. Setting goals helps to guide our children in the path of success. The Bible says in the book of Proverbs 29, verse 18, where there is no vision, people perish. Goals give our children vision and direction. Our goal as a Christian school is to help children grow academically, build good character and discipline, teach them to fear God and love others, prepare them for life, develop their talents for God's glory. We want our learners not only to be clever in books, but also to be wise in life and strong in faith. We know very well the world is very competitive. Our desire is to prepare a global child, a child who will fit anywhere in the world and compete confidently with the world. Your role as a parent, God has given you the responsibility to guide your children. Proverbs 22 verse 6 says, train up a child in the way that they should go, and when they are old, they will not depart from it. You can do this by praying with your children, encouraging them to read the Bible, supporting their schoolwork, teaching them to respect others and to be honest, working closely with the teachers. Every day, the teachers teach several concepts, and they give the children extended work to be done at home. That homework trains that child to do independently and also to help them understand. No, the teacher will be able to understand. Did my child understand the concept that I taught? There are some concepts that are very tricky. For example, if a teacher is teaching borrowing, addition, they call it through regrouping or carrying. If they add 9 with 8, we know it's 17. So they are supposed to write 7 and carry 1. To you, maybe that is a concept that is very simple. But to a child who has not yet understood, they take so long to remember that I am supposed to carry 1 and add with the other number that is this side. And when we are adding, we start with ones, and then we go to tens, and we move to hundreds. So it is very important for that child to be cultured to do their homework alone, so that now when the teacher is marking the work, they can be able to see, did this child understand? Did this one understand? If they did not, then how can I repeat that work? The role of the learner is to work hard as if they are working for the Lord. Be obedient, be respectful, pray, and trust God in their studies. They are supposed to do their best. As Colossians chapter 3, verse 23 says, whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord. Working together, when parents, teachers, and learners work together with God's presence, success follows. With God's guidance, nothing is impossible. Let us set goals that will help our children to grow in knowledge, in discipline, in faith, in confidence, and hard work. May God bless our plans and lead our children to a bright future. Let us continue to pray for them and support them all the time. One of the hardest parts in academic is to understand why am I in school, because most of the children don't understand why they come to school. But as a school, we are working hard to ensure that education is fun. And that's our slogan. Royal Kings, where learning is fun. Our teachers have tried to sensitize the learners to understand their career as early as possible. Last year, most of you bought career uniform. Thank you. And some of you even wrote their names, Dr. So-and-so. It's very encouraging to be called Mama Daktari, Baba Daktari. That's a very good title. But there's a lot of work to be done. As we did our career day last year, we realized we have very many doctors. Very many. Doctors are the majority. And the most interesting thing is that as early as grade 3, grade 4, they were always even identifying their career. Doctor, you know, doctor ni wide, sindio? They would say, me, I want to be a dentist. I want to be an orthopedic. I want to be a pediatrician. And I was very encouraged to see that they not only want to be a general doctor, but most of them have already identified their line of specialization. That is a big blessing to us. And I know the teachers have followed up. Some are changing, but some are still holding on. As young as a grade 1, they are still holding on. I want to be a doctor. So parents, I urge you, as a school, we have put all the mechanisms that are possible for us to produce those bright brains. You will agree with me, Daktari is a career that needs a bright brain. A person who is able to remember so many things. I talked to one of my clinicians and he was telling me, in mind, he knows, yani bila kurefer anywhere, 3,500 medicine types of medicine. 3,500. And he tells me, not only knowing the name of the medicine, but also the prescription and the level. The person who is supposed to be given maybe 1 tablet per day, 2 tablets times. So I was like, 3,500, that's a bright brain. And that's a clinician. someone who has done medical health. So for us to produce these doctors, I urge you that you support us. And it is possible. I was counting, and Mwalimu has come up with the data. The children who said they want to be doctors are the ones that struck my mind. 117. 117 children in total. And last year, you remember, they even came up with a hospital called Royal King's Hospital. And those children are so passionate. At a glance, I meet them and I ask them, what is your career? Daktari, you have forgotten, Madam Purity. I told you, me, I am a doctor. And that child is so passionate that they want to be doctors. I plead with you parents, let us work hard and produce these doctors, so that in years to come, you can go to the hospital, almost every hospital, and find a child from Royal King's. We will have a list of children from our school in almost every hospital, because we will have worked towards it. So at this juncture, I want to welcome our head teacher to introduce our teachers and to bring us the goals they have already set. When the results were out for grade 9, most of the people countrywide did not even understand what is meeting expectation, what is exceeding expectation. We knew all through getting an E is a failure. Now CBC has overturned things. That now EE, not even one E, EE is the best. And we knew all through, when you get an E, you have failed. Now, EE, exceeding expectation, is the best learner. And the teacher will give us the data on how we managed to perform last year, which was tremendous performance. At least I know that we took about a half of our learners to C1 schools. C1 is cluster 1, which in previous 844 system, those were the national schools. So taking C1, cluster 1, that is half of our class went to national schools. And he is going to give us the data so that we can understand how well we passed. And because I can see some of you parents here, for the ones who have siblings, they did not struggle to get the school because the children had passed. They would go to a school maybe and be told, we are picking 64 points, and maybe the child has 67, 68, and it was just an entry, direct entry. So it was a blessing because they had performed. And being our pioneer class, and we performed that well, the years that are coming, we will do even much better. Because now we know how we hit the ground. And we managed to take them to the careers. The other thing, all of them knew exactly what they are going to do. When we were changing for one learner, she was telling the parent, and she's a lady, I want to do automotive engineering. And the mother was like, will you manage? The girl was like, why not? Why not? What is difficult? And the mother would decide a school, and she would ask her, do they have my subject combination? That was my biggest joy. Because she was very definite. I want automotive engineering. And another one, the parent wanted the boy to do computer, IT. But him, he didn't want. He wanted something that was different. And he said, no, this is my career. And those are the learners we are preparing. By the time they're in grade 9, they understand exactly how am I wired. And how do we do it? We do it through career sensitization. We do it through personality tests, because different personalities work well with different careers. So we sensitize them, they do personality tests, they do psychometric tests to help them understand, this is who I am, this is what is my personality. I am an extrovert, I am an introvert, and they understand, they appreciate themselves. And then careers that need extroverts, they will also, even themselves, they understood. Like the boy who did sports, we only had one boy picking sports. He was very good with sports. One time I was interacting with the grade 9s, and they told me, if you give so-and-so a brush and paint, this school will be totally different. He's going to transform it. He may struggle, and they are the ones who are telling me, he may struggle giving you results here in mathematics, good results, but he is very good with art, especially this area and this area. So we have come up with different methods of ensuring that each and every learner is nurtured from the word go. At this point, allow me to welcome Mwalimu Kariuki to continue from here. Karibu Mwalimu.
Thank you, Madam Purity. Good morning, parents. God is good, and all the time. Yes, that is his nature. My name is Karaoke, the school head teacher. And we are proud and delighted to welcome you this morning to our school. Feel free. This is a home where you belong. In case of the newcomers, maybe those who are joining us for the first time, in case of you want to ease yourself, just next to this office, we have the good houses there that you can help yourself. Our meeting today, we schedule it for our goal setting. As we start the year, we want to start on a high note, and that's why we saw it wise to welcome you. We have a conversation so that we can plan how our learners are going to emerge victorious by the end of the year. But before now we proceed much, I'd like to introduce our staff, those people who we work with, the facilitators. Kindly come in front. We introduce ourselves. You see them, wale wana take care of our learners when they are here. Walimu, tafadhali, karibieni mbele. Sawa. Tawauliza tu tupande hapa juu ndio tuonekane vizuri. So this is the big team that is helping us on our day-to-day daily activities. So I'm going to give them a chance. Everybody ajiseme ni nani ana handle which class. Let's start with the foundationers.
Good morning, parents. They have just decided because I'm the babyest. I'm the small baby. I start. I'm Miss Susan. I handle foundation class or reception class. So, many of you or many people think that in foundation class we don't read or we don't learn. But the truth is we learn like all the other classes. Where? Simkona too much. Handling those babies, but you're making everything to evaporate. But I'm going to try my best. So, in foundation class, we do learn. And we learn through many things. For instance, through play. When we are playing, we learn. Through exploring. We learn through sharing. We do many activities, and our learners, they learn through that. The small things, we do learn them. We have a goal as foundation. Since I'm the first teacher to teach them when they come to school, I introduce like every lesson. Life skill, mathematics, language, everything, it's me. So, in our class also, we help the children to build friendship and sharing skills, encourage self-skills, i.e. using the toilets and feeding themselves, fostering love. You know, most of them, they are coming direct from home, so they just believe everything is mine, the toy is mine, the book is mine. So when they come into our class, we help them to learn sharing, and also we improve communication. Our small babies, when they come here, mwingine anakuambia na Kiswahili, or even mother tongue, teacher nataka book. So in that class, we help them to learn communication skills so that they can be able to express themselves through words, not crying. Si nyinyi wote ni wazazi? Unaweza kuta tu mwingine amelia. Why are you crying? They are not talking. So in our class, we are training them to communicate. And if they have something, if they want to express their feelings, they come to teacher and tell me, teacher, this one is disturbing me. Teacher, I want this, I want my food. Yeah, all those things. And at the end of the year or the term, we are producing children who can be able to read, depend on themselves, they can feed themselves, they can use the washroom, they can write and read. For instance, the children that have given them to PP1 class, ZD camp, those children are able to read A to Z. They are able to write 1 to 10. Clap for my baby as she comes. Pass over here. At the end of the year, when I take my babies to PP1, my children are able to read 3-letter words with sounds, 2-letter words, and they can also write 1 to 10. So, baby, are you going to read for me? Tell them your name.
My name is Eddie.
Clap for my baby. Mind you, when she came, angeweza kufanya hivyo. So you can clap for her again. Now I want you to read for them, okay? All right. Read for them this one.
At. Us.
And this one.
Bag. Ink. Dog. Mat.
Good. Clap for my baby. They are reading 3-letter words at the end of the year. So don't keep your child at home. Useme play group is just playing and sleeping. No, we are learning like all the other classes. And it's easier to pay a teacher than your house help. So give me your babies.
Wow, that was good. Can we appreciate Miss Susan once again? I'm happy. She's doing a very good job. Now I'm the teacher in PP1. After foundations, give the children to me. So in PP1, when Miss Susan give me the learners, we have so many activities that we do in PP1. First of all, we start with listening and speaking, whereby we teach the children on how to develop their listening skills. For instance, I can give them a story, then they listen to me. After they listen, I ask them questions to check whether they have understood and whether they can say what they have heard. And secondly, after that, I teach them recognition. I continue with what Ms. Susan still was doing. We do recognition of sounds. We rewrite those sounds. And we come to a point where that they can write from the end without looking somewhere. And from there, when they are ready for the sounds and they can write them alone, we start now reading. For instance, now we are doing 2-letter ones. What she was reading here, we have already done it in class. And from 2-letter ones, we go to 3-letter ones. They can be able to read 3-letter ones. Any 3-letter ones that you give those learners, they can be able to read. They can also be able to read a simple sentence. For instance, a cat is on a mat. Those learners can be able to read. And from there, we also, in the same class, we teach them on how to write their name. So at the end of PP1 class, your child should be able to write their name by their own, without copying from somewhere. So I would like parents also, when I give them homework to do at home, please insist that they should copy their name, because for now we copy. After copying, that is when they register on the mind, and then they can be able to write for their own. I would also like to talk about environmental activities, whereby we start by myself. The learner should be able to know themselves. They should be able to identify themselves by name. They should also be able to identify themselves whether they are a girl or a boy. They should also be at a position to say how old they are at that age. From there, they should be able to identify the external body parts. They are also expected to be able to write those body parts in PP1. So you can see that we are doing a lot of things. So don't think that in kindergarten, children, they don't learn. CBC is a very nice mode of education, and me personally as a teacher, I embrace it so much, because our children are doing amazing there. And also, we also do, now at this moment, we are doing brushing our teeth. I know some of the parents were told to give brush and the toothpaste. And we are looking forward for a day that we are going to do that activity practically. So my beloved parents, when those learners come to you and tell them they want a toothbrush and a toothpaste, please give them. It is a way of learning, because when they see them, they cannot forget. And also in creative activities, we do a lot of activities that help those learners to develop their fine motor skills so that they can be able to have a very nice handwriting, whereby we do scribbling. We start with the scribbling, we go to printing, whereby we can use the pen to print, we can do hand print, footprint, and we also do a lot of coloring. The coloring helps learners to be able to develop their fine motor skills. And also, it helps them to concentrate, to have a concentration span that is high. When they concentrate on coloring, they are not going to be all over. So when we give them an activity to color, don't see it as a waste of time. It is also very important on them. And also joining dots, it is very important for them. That is all that we do in PP1. Thank you for listening to me. You are the best.
Thank you, my co-teacher. Can we clap for her again? Job well done. Good morning, parents. I'm Miss Kate or Miss Catherine. I take PP1. My co-teacher here is also in a PP1. I'm also in PP1. How are you this morning? I'm also fine. I'm going to take you through the mathematics activity. Mathematics activity in PP1 is a very interesting activity. This is where learners come to know the numbers, come to know how to count the objects and all that. We started with the sorting and grouping. This is where we put play objects, and that's why I usually tell the parents to give the learners more materials, more shop materials so that we can make shop corner. So that these materials are the one we do use for sorting and grouping. We do sort and group according to colors, size, and shapes. That is all about sorting and grouping according to color, size, and shape. Then next we do the matching and pairing. These materials we do match and pairing. As in, we do it in numbers. We first do it in numbers, then we do it with the play object. So with this, the learners get to know more about the numbers. And then we do ordering. Ordering we do according to from small to the biggest, from biggest to the smallest, and they know the ordering order. And with that, they become good learners. Then after there, that is when we come to numbers. We do numbers, rote counting, and then reading numbers. Then after that, we do number writing and counting. All this is about mathematical activities. Then number sequencing. 1, 2, you hear them singing those mathematical songs, eh? Number one, where are you? So that they can know the number sequencing. And then after that, by the end of the year, this learner is supposed to write those numbers so well, sequencing. And then by the end of the year, this learner is supposed to add these numbers together, because they have known this is number 2, they have known this is number 3. So by the end of the year, they will add number 1 and number 2 to get parents. To get what? Number 1, if you add 1 to 2, you get 3. So by the end of the year, you expect this learner to add 1 plus 2 is equals to 3. See, is that good? Yes, then I'll take you through CRE activity. We started with creation. You teach them about our God, what God has created, so that they can know God's creation. Then we go to God, our protector, God, our provider, and then right now we are in the thread of the Bible. We know about the Bible, how to open the Bible, how to take care of the Bible. And some of these learners told me they don't go to church. Kindly parents, take these children to church so that they can know the Bible. I know some of us, we are Muslim, but this is a strand that we are supposed to go through So kindly take these learners to church so that they can know the Bible. By the end of the year, this learner is supposed to take care of this Bible, how to handle the Bible, how to open the pages without, we call them, in our PP1 class, we call them ears. Here, folding the book here, this way, we call them ears. How to open the book without making the ears, and how to read small verses of the book. Okay? So, that is a CRE activity in PP1, and we are happy to be with your learners. Kindly give us these learners. As my co-teacher have said, by the end of the year, these learners should know how to write the name everywhere. So even you, when you are giving them homework or any other work, kindly be writing for them the name so that they can rewrite it so many times so that it can stick in their head. By the end of the year, this learner is supposed to write their name offhand. So kindly, I'm requesting you to be writing that name every time, so that that learner can get to know the name. Apart from now, the class, I'm the librarian of the upper school. So all your books, all your learners' book, I'll save with me. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. If you can see me, wave me with your left hand. With your left hand. Others had waved me with the right hand. So, I'm Miss Julia, PP2, Peace class teacher, and I'm here to talk about the learning activities that we do in PP2. PP2 is the senior class in preschool. It is where we prepare them now from when they're transiting from playgroup, they go to PP1, then to PP2 as they go to grade 1. So as you have heard my other teachers saying, the same activities are the same learning areas is the same that we do in PP2. We talk about language, number work, and CRE activity. One, in PP2, when they were in PP1, they were doing most of the 3-letter words, and I know most of the parents know that. Now when we come to PP2, we do now complex words. We move from 3-letter words to 4-letter words. And I like using my materials. In language, we have words that have double sounds, and we have words that have 2 vowels. I will show you how to spell them because I know when some learners come in your home, they are not able, you can hear them spelling and wonder, it is now different. So I want to show you how to spell them. So then when they come at home, it is easier. So I will start with the words that has double sounds. This is a word. Can you see this word? Can you see it? So this word, it is easier to read it pale. Is it true? But if I tell a parent to spell this word, it is difficult to spell it. Is it true? I want to show you how to spell and help your learners when they come home. This is how we spell. This A and I, it's a double sound. We call it A. So when you're helping your learners at home, it is pale, the word pale. Are we together? So let's spell it together. Pale, the word pale. This R and E is a double sound. Another one. Another one here is a double sound word. I know most of the R's tulifunzwa double O. Si ndio tunajua? But double O, it has a sound. Double O says oo. So when you're spelling this word, it's br, and r is another sound. It says br. So when you're spelling this word is br, broom. Let's spell together. Br, the word broom. Another double sound word. Sound A and A says E. Are we together? A and A says E. So I'm spelling this word. Eat. The word meat. Let's spell it together. Eat. The word meat. It is automatic. It's coming automatic. The other double sound is double A. Tunaisemanga tulikuwa watoto wakikuja nyumbani mnawaambianga it's double E. It's not double E. Okay? So double A says E. So when you're spelling and you're helping your learners at home, no, it's sound T and R, it's one. You say tr. So, E, tree. Let's say together, E, tree. You see how it is easy to help them at home? Now we come to words that has two vowels. The vowels are A, E, and O. O and A. In the language, we say A, E, O. You don't say U. It's not U in the language, or in English, we call it A. Okay? So, sound E here is a vowel. Sound A here is also a vowel. So, when you're reading the word that has two vowels, this sound, we call it silent. It's sh. Imenyamaza. It's a walking sound. Inasindikisha hao wengine. So when you're reading, sound E changes its name to E to I. It says I. Are we together? So this sound E changes to I, capital letter I. So when you're reading, you read B, I, T. We say sound E, imenyamaza. Sawa. So we spell B, I, T. The word bite. It is coming automatic. Another word that has two vowels, it has vowel O and vowel A. Sound A is silent. So sound O changes to O. So we read R-O-P, rope. The word is coming automatic. Another word that has two vowels, it has vowel R and vowel A. Sound A tumesema is silent. Sound R changes to capital letter A. So we spell B-A-K, bake. So that is how we help our learners at home. When they come at home, now I know there are so many, but now sumejua kuwafunza. So are you going to struggle anymore? Another one is about number work. Number work, I will build on what PP1 has said. We start with road counting. Then in PP2, we go to number sequencing, where we train them to say 1, 2, 3, hivyo zimefuatana, and also writing them, okay? Another one is CRE. CRE is where we talk about our super being or our creation. So we start with creation, we read about the Bible, we read about the church and activities that are done in church. So because we are setting our goal as the year starts, I want to give you an activity to your learners. Nani ako na kalamu penye? If you have a pen, when you are, you can raise up your hand. If you have a pen, kindly lift up your hand. That's a simple thing. Kindly raise up your hand, upewe karatasi. Who else has a pen? Someone else? So, Miss Mercy, kuna hawa wengine. I want us to do something because we are setting a goal for our learners as the year starts. Acha malizie kuwapatia. So I want us to draw our head and the parts that are in the head, okay? Now put that paper here. Put that paper on your head. Yes, put it on your head. You can hold it with your left hand so that you're able to write it with the right hand. So I want us, are you ready? Are you ready? Draw a head, so it's a circle. Draw a head on that paper. Don't look, just draw when it is on your head. Have you drawn? Now put the eyes. Don't check, just draw the head, put the eyes. Have you put the eyes? Put the ears. Have you put the ears? Which is the other body part? The mouth. Put the mouth. Have you put the mouth? Nose. And the last one, put the neck. Draw the neck. Now check what you have drawn. Show your neighbor what you have drawn. Is this something that is good? Have you drawn the actual head nicely? Are the eyes supposed to be where you have put them? Are the ears where they're supposed to be? Now, let me tell you the reason I've told you to do that. That head you have drawn is your learner, is your child, and it's my champion, okay? So if you don't encourage them each and every day, they will be like that. Kama anakuja nyumbani, you don't encourage them, you tell them you are the best. You don't tell them you are the champion. You don't tell them and remind them what they say they want to be, they will be like that. So support them and your learners will be amazing. Have a good day.
Hi. Good morning, everyone. Miss Tuzi, Julie Scott teacher. And I'll take you through, just briefly because of time, I'll take you through environmental activities, creative activities, and my best area of specialization, that is autism. So, environmental activities, whatever we have had from teachers, from foundation, that is what we build on. We'll build on the social life of the learners. We build on the hygiene of the learners. Like in environmental, we help the child to know who he is, to understand themselves better. And then in creative, we build on the imagination of the learner. Is the learner able to create something? Is the learner able to create something in their head and put it down on paper? We also build on art, we also build on music, and also psychomotor. And this one, the creative activity, is one of the best areas in preschool because it basically bases on the motor of the learner, both gross motor, that is the big muscles, and the fine motor of the learners, that is the small muscles, like the fingers. Is the learner able to hold the fingers well? That is what we look or we go through in creative activity. The other thing I'm going to talk about is autism. Do you know what is autism? How many have heard the word autism? Okay, nice. And do you understand what is autism, or you just hear autism? Okay, when you hear the word autism, what first comes in your mind? Most of the people, when they hear autism, they think of a disability. But I don't take it all. Autism is not that kind of a disability. It's just a normal functioning, but a different and a special functioning of the brain of the learner. And basically, autism is a neurodevelopmental condition. It's not a disability. I don't find it quite good when you say it or you call it a disability. It's a neurodevelopmental condition that it only affects the brain of the learner, not any other part, not the legs, not like a child with autism cannot walk, cannot do this, cannot do that. It's only the brain that is just quite different and special in its own way. And some of the signs we can get in autism, or you can know whether a child might be having autism or not, are a child might have repetitive behavior. A child might be sensory sensitive, maybe to sound, maybe to sight, maybe to smell. If the child wants to take something, you find the child, instead of putting something in the mouth, he or she first takes the cake or whatever you've given her and smells it first and then eats. So isn't that cute? It is cute, isn't it? We should see the positivity in everything. The other thing, they have difficulties in routine. A child with autism, you can't just tell them today, we are changing the school, we are going to the other school, we are going to another school, we are going to another class, you're getting another teacher. No, you prepare them prior. You tell them, from tomorrow, we'll go to another school, you'll go see another teacher. You make them prepared so that their minds, they can be ready for the new environment. Because if now I took you today and took you to US, just took you, I had not prepared you, would you have a comfortable time in there? No, you'll have difficult times there. So for autism, it's all like the way we are. We can't just do anything to them. You prepare them prior. And how do we support these children? We can support these children through creating a safe environment for them, using visual aids, breaking tasks into smaller steps. You can tell them, like, I want you to write, then eat, then sleep, then do this. No, you give them a step at a time, a step at a time, a step at a time. It will be easier for them. We also have children with autism have difficulties all in communication, sensory issues, and relating with others. So you should prepare them prior. You should talk to them or make it easier for them in the simplest way you can. Don't tell them like you're talking to a grown-up. No, you make it as simple as possible for the learners. And I'm rushing. Some of the things we can do at home to help these children is establish routines for them. Get them, don't mix them up. If the child comes home, does the homework, cleans, washes his body, eats, watches, and then sleeps, let that be the usual thing every day, every day, every day. Don't mix them up by telling them, oh, today you've come early, so today you'll start with washing your body. It will be quite difficult for them because they won't understand why you're telling me to wash the body first, and I'm used to first taking the snack or first writing the homework. So you should establish a routine for the learners, encourage communication. If the learner wants something, a child wants something from you, if maybe your child wants water and you're used to, if she says something or she starts crying, you give them water, you ain't helping the child. You should teach them to say not even a word, water. If she can say 2 or 3 words, she can say, I want water, or give water. As simple as they can be able to do. And then the other thing is celebrate the small wins, the littlest of the wins. If today she comes and she is able to go to the toilet, or he is able to go to the toilet by himself and wipe themselves and wash their hands, that is so basic, isn't it? So that we should celebrate those small wins to encourage these children. Another thing that is so common with children with autism, they have tantrums. Do you know what are tantrums? The crying, the shaking, the sleeping on the floor, all that. Those are the tantrums. And I'm going to maybe tell some of the things we can do to reduce the tantrums in the children. Is you yourself, you stay calm. The child is here, he's crying, he's throwing everything, he's maybe beating the head on the floor. You should first stay calm, because if you get angry, now you're two angry people. There's this child here who doesn't understand herself, and there's you who is well grown and understand yourself, and you're so angry at the child. First, you should get calm, you should be calm, and then the other thing is identify the trigger. What is triggering this child? What is making your baby to start to shout and to sleep and to have all those tantrums? Identify the trigger and maybe try and reduce the triggers. If she's not interested in something, if the child might not be interested maybe in a color, and you're wearing the color. Maybe you're wearing red, like our beautiful director here. And the child has sensory issues with the color red, and you're wearing red, and then they start crying. Now, if you don't understand the child, will she calm down? No, she'll keep on having the tantrums and everything. So you should identify the triggers. The other thing is support them. Support the sense. If she's sensitive on something, support them. If the child is sensitive with noise, don't put so loud music or take them to loud places. No, support the child by giving them an environment that is good, that will favor them, or that will help them have a good time. The other thing is the don'ts. Don't scold the child, don't punish the child, don't force your child to maybe physical contact. If they start crying, you say, oh, come hug me, baby. No, maybe the child does not. Let them do whatever they want. And with that, it will be easier to calm them down. And in school, lastly in school, the core learning areas that we handle is we do skills for autism, so their learning areas might a little bit be different from the rest. We have communication skills. Here we handle language. If the child is maybe nonverbal, we try and help the child get some words. We handle social skills, help them interact. Maybe the learner is not comfortable with the others. You help them interact. We teach daily living skills. We teach sensory integration. We teach behavior skills. We teach life skills. And also, if the learner has gone through all those skills and they are able to do them, we now get into the academic skills, where we teach basic reading and writing, maths, and solving normal life problems. And now, there is this child with autism. And why is the child in Royal Kings? And Royal Kings is not a special school. With CBC, we believe in inclusion. Inclusion is bringing those learners to the normal school environment, because how would it be if we took all the learners with autism in the school for autism, and maybe all of them, they have a problem with communication. Will they help each other? No. So that's why we bring them to school. We include them in the normal classes. And this inclusion helps the child grow socially. It helps the child in academics. And it helps also the child to prepare for the real world out there. Because these children are growing. Because they have autism, they won't grow. So they grow. Yes, they are growing and they are facing other life issues are out there. So when they are in here in school with the others, they interact more and have a better social life. So I'll end at that, and I believe we'll have another time to expound more on this, because it's an area of interest, and the rate at which we are having children with autism is increasing every day. So have a nice day, and know that your child is unique, your child is good, your child is okay. We're here to support them.
A clap for Tuzi. Thank you. Now we are proceeding to grade 1. Kindly be brief. When you see me here, I'm demanding the mic.
Good morning, parents. Wave at me if you can see me. Wow, thank you so much. I'm Miss Lois, in charge of grade 1 Peace. I'm so happy to see you. Welcome to Royal King School. So I've been told I'll be brief, so I will not say everything that I wanted to say. So I will take you through the learning areas that we cover in grade 1. So I'll take you through Kiswahili, CRE, and creative. Kwa hivyo tuanze kwa Kiswahili. Tunazingatia kusikiliza na kuzungumza, kusoma, kuandika na sarufi. Hizo ni vitu vinne ambavyo tunazizingatia kwa zile mada ambazo tumepatiwa. Mfano ya mada ambazo tutazipitia ni darasani, familia, tarakimu, siku za wiki, mimi na wenzangu, mwili wangu, usafi wa mwili, vyakula vyetu, jikoni na michezo kabla ya mwaka kuisha. Tuende kwa CRE, we go to CRE. So in CRE, these are the strands that we will cover throughout the year. So we have creation, we have the Holy Bible, we have the early life of Jesus Christ, we have Christian values, and the church. So we'll be having some strands in each strands that I've mentioned, and we'll go deeper into it with the learners. We go to creative. So in creative, these are the major strands that we'll cover throughout the year. We have creating and executing, we have performing and displaying, and we have appreciation. So in each strand, we have the sub-strands that we'll discuss with the learners as the year progresses. So this is what I would love to urge you. Remember in grade 1, these learners, they have just transited from kindergarten to lower primary. Kindly, you supervise when they are doing the homework. Remember in grade 1, we have a lot of reading. Sentences, a lot of reading, comprehension, and stories. So when I give out the homework, I'm just kindly requesting you, parents, before you sign the diary, ensure your child has done what he or she was supposed to do. Be blessed and you have a successful day ahead.
To my director, head teacher, my fellow colleagues, and all the parents, I want to take this opportunity to salute you all. God is good, and all the time, very good. That is its nature. Are we together? Yes, I'm happy to see you. I can see you are shining, and you are okay. My name is Ms. Liz, handling also grade 1. The same my co-teacher said, we are all handling all those learning areas, but I'm going to be brief on 3 learning areas. So in maths, what has been taught in kindergarten, now the tactics has been advanced. They were using balls to count, but in grade 1, we are using something known as number line, and also they are using their cognitive. When I mean cognitive, I mean they use their brain to put the things together. Are we together, parents? Also, in mathematics, we handle money. When I say money, money can help your child. When you give them, if it's 20 shillings, you send your child to shop. Buy me something for 5 shillings. Can your child be able to give you change? We train them on how to know the change. That is subtraction in our area. Then we come to English. We teach them them on how to read stories, and then they analyze the story, they comprehend the story, and if they are asked some questions, are they able to answer the question? Tuko pamoja? Yes, so hapo ni they use also cognitive, that is the brain. In environmental, we are training them. Suppose the weather is sunny. Which adjustment are they going to do without the assistance of the teacher? When if the weather is sunny, are they going to remain with their jackets or their sweaters? Or they will change automatically without the assistance of the teacher? We are training them how to be responsible and how to take care of themselves without more assistance, because as you know, CBC, it is competence-based curriculum where learners are trained on how to be independent. Are we together? So without wasting any time, since we are taught to be summarized, I wish you all the best and may God bless you all.
Good morning, parents. God is good, and all the time. I'm Miss Esther. I'm the class teacher, grade 2, Love. I have a class of 8 boys and 11 girls whom I love so much. Oh, whatever the teachers have said, that is what we have been doing. And as Ms. Liz has said, we are advancing on what the preschools are doing and what the grade 1s are doing. Now, I'd like to talk about something different from what they have said, that we are training children to become children who can fear God. Because I believe that, and even the Bible says, that fearing God is the beginning of wisdom. So each and every morning in my class and the classes I've been handling, first in the morning I take like 5 to 10 minutes teaching children how to fear God, how to obey their parents, how to obey even the teachers, and how to become responsible children. So as parents, I urge you back at home, kindly can you build on that? Teaching the children to be responsible, teaching the children to be children who can fear God, and children who can follow instructions. I beg all the parents that you help me and help us as teachers, because as CBE, it is an education for the child, the parents, and the teachers. And as we do our part at school, you parents at home, when you do your part, we are going to gain what we are looking forward to gain. The other thing is to instill values like honesty, responsibility, kindness, faithfulness in these children. Kindly may you assist us to do all that, and by the end of the year, all the goals that we have set, we are going to achieve them. Thank you.
Good morning, parents. My name is Miss Anne. I'm taking grade 2, Peace. So in grade 2, we have 6 learning areas. So I want to talk about environmental, the one we normally give out as a project. So like in environmental, topic 1, we have our home. So in our home, we normally deal with personal and common items. So in personal items, we encourage them to wash, to use their own personal items. So like when we give them activity, like washing handkerchief at home. So during weekends, encourage your children to do washing personal items. So it will help us to know them more. So another thing is about Kiswahili. Kiswahili, we have a good start. I want to encourage parents at home. Let's talk to them Kiswahili words like kwaheri. So that one, it keeps the child to remind kwaheri, kwaheri ya kuonana. So it will help them to stick in their mind. So I have that few. Thank you.
Hello. Yeah, I'm Odiambo Lynn, class teacher grade 3. And I love my learners very much. I'm also the librarian of the Down campus. And I can assure you that we have so many books that have infinite knowledge. Your learners will never lack. I also deal with the art club with my colleague over there, Mr. Kemboy. We started this club because we had a very great goal. We want the members of the club to build great and quality art that we can even sell, not nationally, but even internationally. Yes, so we would like to show you some piece of art that we have been doing. And I'd like to call upon those learners to come and display some of the art that we have. Some of the art, most of the art has been done by them and others by the teachers. So we'd like you to see what we have been doing. And just know that our club is very serious, and we charge a registration fee of 500. The 500 will help us to buy materials to help us do the artwork. So you can see the work that we do. Also, some learners are not here, but you can see our art. Do you love it? How does it look? Yes, we can also draw you. You can send us even a picture of the whole family and we just draw you. Yes. Welcome, Mr. Kemboy.
Mko poa? My name is Mr. Kemboy Cornelius, facilitator grade 8. Sina mengi ya kusema. Mimi na deal na art na nimeona nisaidie wanafunzi tutengeneze kazi mzuri and just support us. Tunataka FEFSO ya kusaidia kununua hizo paintings, canvas, na naamini tukimaliza term ama mwaka tutakuwa na kazi mzuri. Thank you.
So, thank you. That is our kindergarten and our lower. And now I'd like to welcome Miss Mercy to sum it up.
Hey, how are you? How are you? Are you fine? You look tired and bored. Can we stand up a little bit? Let's do some activities. We are tired. Okay. When I say up, up, Jesus, you say down, down, Satan. All right? Try to stretch as much as possible. Okay. Here we go. Up, up, Jesus. Hands up, hands up, hands up. Hands up. Up, up, Jesus. Sway, sway, sway. Down, down, Satan. Down, down, down. Move down. We are not old. Go down. Daddy, I can see you. I know your name. Go down. Okay. Up. Call the rain. Rain. Call the rain. It's so dry. Let's call the rain. Rain, 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 rain. Let's go down. Down, 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 down. 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 I can see you down. We are not that old. Let's go down. We are trying to stretch. Down. Okay. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, have a seat. Thank you very much, beautiful parents. Thank you for coming. A lot has been said. I didn't see anyone, not even us. Oh, sorry. I saw somebody taking notes. Are you trusting your brain that much? Ama tukitoka hapa tupatane huko, hiyo imeenda. Nikuuliza, what was said in environmental? The teacher was here, she said something. God. I understand, right? I understand. Okay, I'm just going to be summing it up. As a curriculum coordinator at a campus, we are doing a lot for our precious children. I just want to remind you some few things. You as a parent, you are your child's first teacher. The very most important person in your child's life is you. For us, we are just partnering with you. So please don't throw everything to us. You are the first teacher of your child. All right? Some morals you will never learn from school. Some behaviors you will never learn from school because we don't have a setup like home. But for you, you have that setup. We are going to be helping you and supporting you do what you're doing at home. So don't assume all the roles and throw everything to the teachers. And I want to assure you that the children are in the right place. And we are not just developing the academic skills, but also confidence. Some children can't stand here. When they're coming from home, they're so tiny. They rarely know how to talk. They rarely know how to express themselves. That is what we do in the upper campus. And also, we develop a love of learning. In the upper classes is where the child gains some love for learning. This one, I want to talk to the parents who ignore the foundation class. A foundation class is a whole curriculum on its own. So imagine your child has skipped the foundation class because there's this notion that goes around that in foundation class, children are just sleeping, going to school, feeding, sleeping. So some of you parents would rather keep the children at home with a nanny than bring them to school to come and sleep. That is not what happened. I'm still scared. Okay, this is what happens in the foundation class. Number one, in foundation class, that is where we build readiness for learning. What do I mean when I say readiness for learning? Listening and following routines. There are those listening, they can't listen to something. They just want to talk. Mommy this, mommy that, mommy this. But when you tell them it's your turn to listen, they don't know that yet. It's not a problem, but in the foundation class, we're going to be helping them do that. Another one that builds readiness for learning, we teach them how to focus on simple tasks. That's why we give them a letter. They see the whole day. That one is going to help them with the focus. They are going to focus and know this starts from this side and not the other side. Another one that helps to build readiness is trying new things. In foundation class, we do a lot of activities. We try a lot of games, and that's why we ask you for the hula hoops, the crayons, the paints, because we are going to try out new tasks. Another important skill that is taught in foundation class is social and emotional skills. This one, we tend to ignore it. Even as parents, you can find some of us, they skipped some of this, which is also an important skill that is taught in school, like sharing and taking turns. That is where they learn how to share and take turns. Most of them are the only children in their home, so they don't share, they don't want to take turns. That's why we find it very hard during the first week, because everyone is used to me alone. So taking turns and sharing, expressing feelings appropriately. Like that is where they start learning how to express themselves. They say, they are not scared at that age. They say, I'm sad, I'm happy, I'm very, very angry. And that is how the teacher teaches them how to deal with those emotions and telling them it's okay when you're sad. Hello? Oh, thank you. Expressing feelings. Some of us cannot be able to express ourselves very well because we are scared, we are ashamed, what will people say? But in that class is where they learn all these things. Another one is building friendships. They come here when they don't. Hello. What it means. Hello. Thank you, Miss Judy. That is awesome. Oh my God. I was going to come out of here when I don't have sound, I don't have voice. All right. As I was saying, please, my dear mummies and daddies, help us pass awareness out there and remove the notion that foundation class is sleeping and going home. Because that child, whatever was taught to the foundation class, it's going not to be, the child is not going to have that content, and they are going to PP1. So as a teacher, what are you going to do? You are expected, and that is the same parent who will come and give PP1 teacher a lot of pressure. How comes? I don't understand. How comes this child of mine cannot read? And I saw my neighbor's child is reading. Surely. Your neighbor's child was in foundation, went progressively to PP1. So for those who have already brought it, okay, but help us pass awareness out there that children need that class very much, all right? And another thing I would like to put across is for the parents, let's help each other here on the upper campus mostly. When you're bringing your child or when you have a concern, please avoid going to the class directly and talking to the teacher directly without even the office knowing you are around or the school knowing you are around. You're just walking on the corridors and, hey, Mama Nani is here. No one is even aware you're here. Please let us respect you with the respect you deserve. Come to the office and you'll be served from there. If you have a concern, even if as small as it can get, let us know you are around, accord you the respect you deserve from the office. Okay? Another one is bringing children to school late. Some parents, especially the own means one, your children come to school very late. We have morning lessons, and most of those morning lessons, we are dedicating them to reading. The reading jobs happen in the morning. So when your child skips the reading job, mostly this series, the keyword series you're buying. And thank you very much for those parents who are very dedicated in their children's learning and education. We have those 2 keyword series. We are purposing to finish up to all the series in grade 3. So in the morning is when we are dedicating time for reading. We have reading jobs in the morning. So please give us children early enough so that we can be able to do our job. Another one is the workbooks. These workbooks are helping us so much. You can even see the ease that the children are getting to come home. Rather than writing on the exercise books where we were writing, they have workbooks. It's making work easier for the children and for the teacher. All of us are getting it easy. Because nowadays, it's gone are the days that you're going to find your child left the exercise book in school because they didn't finish copying the homework. Now they have the workbook. Even as much as they forget the page, at least there you can ask on the group, what is the page? And you have the workbook there, so opening it and reading the homework is not going to be hard. Something else is about the projects. When we give projects, please let the child do it independently. Just assist a little, just a little. Be there to facilitate. Yes, you're cutting. Help them to hold, take a photo, take a video. But doing it for them is not helping them. Let them do it themselves. All right, and that is it for today. Let's make sure our children do quality work, quality homework, because some children come with the homework they have done from home and you're like, this one, I don't think anyone was supervising you. Let us not have that for the coming year. Let us, all of us, be dedicated to our children's life, and everything will be all right. Let us buy them pouches so that we can help them store their things and their pencils nicely. And you'll be blessed. And thank you very much for coming. You're all looking very amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. A better clap for Miss Mercy. All right. Facilitator Faith, kindly.
Hamchambo. Mimi ni mwalimu Faith, mwalimu msaidizi grade ya 3. Kwa hivyo, tunafanya chambo lolote lile kuhakikishia ya kwamba watoto wenu wamo mikononi sawa. Asante.
Thank you. So I had Miss Tuzi talking about inclusion. And now, we as a school, we are dedicated to incorporate every learner because we believe all learners are gifted and talented differently. And that's why I have Miss Tuzi as our special needs teacher. Teacher Faith also, she's a special needs trained teacher. And above all, we have our director, Madam Purity, who also happens to train to be a special needs teacher. So with the 3, we are set and we believe that you are going to help all these learners. Now it's our time to go to the upper section and junior school. So grade 4 teacher.
Hi everyone. I'm Teacher Naomi, grade 4 teacher. I handle Kiswahili and games. About games, I'm going to say this. Games are very much important, and in games, when we involve our learners in games, they keep fit and also they remain healthy in real life. These games are not only done outside, they are also examinable. We have a learning area by the name Creative Arts. In Creative Arts, we teach these learners something called theory, the learning in class, and we have outdoor activities like volleyball, netball, and what we know in these learners are so much talented, and we need to involve them in these games so that we enable them improve their talents. We also need these learners in future as games teacher. A game teacher today, tomorrow, another person. And it is through teaching these learners games and also involving them in practicing the games also. About Kiswahili, I'm going to talk about this. Kiswahili ni somo rahisi sana. Sisi kama walimu, nyinyi kama wazazi wao, tunahitaji kushirikiana. Tukishirikiana sisi watatu, wanafunzi wetu watafaulu katika maisha na pia shuleni. Watafaulu vipi katika maisha? Pia hawa ni wanafunzi wetu wa kesho. Na mimi kama mwalimu nahitaji kufunza mwanafunzi awe kama mimi. Funza mwanafunzi awe kama mwalimu. Kitu kingine naweza taka kusema ni kuwa tunawapa kazi ya ziada hawa wanafunzi. Tukiwapa kazi ya ziada, tunahitaji na pia nyinyi wazazi muhakikishe kuwa wanafanya hiyo kazi. Kitu kingine, wewe kama mzazi wa huyu mwanafunzi, unahitaji kumhakikishia kuwa anaweza. Kwa hivyo unamwambia jiamini na unaweza. Mkiwa nyumbani, wakati mwingine muwe mnawazungumzia Kiswahili ndio waweze kuelewa somo hili vizuri. Na cha mwisho naweza taka kusema Kiswahili ni lugha rasmi. Inatumika tena kama huwezi tumia Kiingereza kila wakati, ni lazima utumie lugha ya Kiswahili. Kwa hivyo tushirikiane na wanafunzi wetu watafaulu shuleni na maishani. Muwe na wakati mwema.
Hello. Give your neighbor a high five. Tell them you are great parents. Yes. Thank you for coming, esteemed parents and guardians. It's my pleasure to welcome you. I'm Miss Eunice Mugisha, class teacher grade 4. Head of department, science department, and music and festival and drama. We have music and drama festivals this term, so we are going to identify your kids' talents. Please help us do that. Don't limit your kids, telling them that is not important. We want a well-nurtured kid. Now, as a grade 4 teacher, grade 4 is a pivotal transition year, and we are committed to provide not only a structured environment, but also a suitable environment where your learners can grow personally and also education-wise. Are we together? So I look forward to partner with the grade 4 learners, parents, so that you can help me guide these learners to be independent. They are coming from the lower classes where they are used to being guided in doing everything. So in grade 4, we are helping these kids to do things on their own, to be independent, so that we can raise up independent citizens. We want to raise children that can do things on their own, that can be independent, children that can do things even if you are not around. Are we together? Yes, thank you for coming. And I look forward to partner with the grade 4 parents. Where are they? Can I see by a show of hands? Hey, how many are there? Thank you. Please go tell your the other parents to be coming for meetings. I'm not happy. I'm just seeing a few parents here, and we have a lot to say with them. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Hello, everyone. Hi. Tell your neighbor, Chafil says you look amazing. You look amazing. Phyllis Jenga is my name. Class teacher, grade 5. A class of 16 beautiful baby girls and 9 handsome, gigantic men. Personally, as the class teacher there, I'm really excited to partner with you, parents, to help these learners in their academic growth. I believe that you, as the parent, you are very lucky to have me as your class teacher for the grade 5, and also to have us as the teachers to teach your learners, because we are the teachers. We are the approachable teachers. We are the teachers who create a conducive and loving environment for these learners. We are the teachers who create a supportive environment. So be assured that when we have your learners, when we have your kids, we shall help them and we shall motivate them to succeed in their academic. Tuko pamoja. Apart from that, I'm the spiritual leader. Hallelujah. I am the spiritual leader in this school. That is my department. I also, we work hand in hand with the school management to help our learners not only grow academically, but also grow holistically in such a way that they are being taught, or they are taught to know much about God. For example, we've been having a weekly theme, and we usually have a daily devotion. For example, the theme for this week was all about prayer, whereby we are teaching our learners that praying is good. You can pray, or you can talk to God anytime. You can talk to God anywhere. And prayer is for everyone, that we should pray for our teachers, we should pray for our parents, we should pray for the needy, we should pray for ourselves. And it is a very good department because we have seen it impacting the learners positively in such a way that they are being impacted the values, sharing, loving one another, kindness. So be assured that not only in the academic strength, also in the spiritual growth, wako sawa. So we are very happy to have you, and have a lovely day.
Hamjambo wazazi. Peter is my good name. Mimi ni mwalimu wa hisabati na somo la jamii. Hisabati ni mathematics. Somo la jamii ni social studies. I teach the upper primary section, but I'm the class facilitator for grade 6. Si tumesikia mwalimu wa grade 5? Si tumesikia hiyo sauti? Sasa wakifika kwangu, sauti inabadilika. Juu tunaanza seriousness. Kwa nini? Mimi ndio huwa nafungua gate ya kuingia junior school. Simnipigie makofi. Mimi ndio natayarisha mwanafunzi akue all round. Nipigieni makofi. Mimi ndio napatia walimu wa junior school exceeding expectation. Nipigieni makofi. Nimejisifu sana. Si ndio? Sifa haitoshani na mwili, si ndio? Na ndio sasa nataka munisaidie. When it comes to grade 6, a lot of seriousness is needed. For the 8 learning areas, I will not mention them because of time. We need you to follow up on our learners. Juu hapa ndio tunaanzanga kukua na attitude towards different learning areas. Tunaanza kuwa na personality issues towards different teachers. Na tunaanza kuwa na rebellion. Mtoto ukimwambia hivi kama mwalimu, anajua vile atakurudishia, na uongo mingi na kujificha. I know you have noted that. So ndio maana nimesema sauti huwa inabadilika, because I've been given a very easy and hard department in the school. I'm the Quality and Assurance Officer. Nipigieni makofi. So mimi ndio huwa na push hawa walimu to ensure that quality education inapatianwa Royal Kings. Mmeona hivyo? Si ndio wazazi? To ensure that these learners are taken care of. Have you witnessed that? To ensure that these learners are supported. Tumeona hivyo. So we need you sana. Tunawahitaji sana. We need your feedback. We need your concerns in order for us to grow. Walimu wameongea hapa wakasema ile kitu huwa wanafanya, the things they teach, what they facilitate, their strengths, their weaknesses. We all need all that. Na huwa tunasema CBE ilibadilika, sio CBC, it's CBE. It's a pyramid, a very small or big triangle. Kuna mzazi, kuna mwanafunzi na kuna mwalimu. If you break that chain, mambo inabadilika. If you discuss that teacher with your child, analeta attitude towards the teacher, that chain imebadilika. If mwalimu hawaelewani na mwanafunzi wako, hiyo imebadilika, inaharibika. Na kama mzazi hamuelewani na mwalimu wako, bado hiyo chain inaharibika. So I will urge you parents to entrust us with your learners as you have done. Na ndio maana tulimuita huu mkutano as we start the year, so that we can goal set from the word go. Ndio mtoto wako usiseme third term alikuanga ana perform hivi and it's not the truth. We have not been following up. So I urge you parents, let us follow up. There are other things known as diaries. Kuna mtu ataona kama inamchosha mwanafunzi akimwambia you must sign, you must look at the message nimeandikiwa hapo. Sometimes we write some feedbacks there. Na unapata mzazi alisign and it was an important message na hakurespond. The aim of that diary is a good follow-up. Ndio nijue mtoto wangu alipatiwa assignments. Before ni sign, wacha niangalie. Mathematics, it was 10 questions. Amefanya. Social studies, ilikuwa hii kazi ya kuchora map. Amefanya. Kiswahili, kuna insha. Ameandika. Kindly parents, don't sign those diaries without confirming the work. Tuko pamoja? Juu hawa watoto ni wajanja, especially wakifika hizo classes with their age and the adolescent stage. So let us follow up. If you notice something funny with your child, communicate to the teacher. Because the teacher will spend 8 hours with that child. Akikuja nyumbani, hata pengine you might not see the child because of the nature of our jobs. Or you will have limited time with that child. So ensure that a good follow-up is done, so that we make good, strong, intelligent. Mimi nafurahia kwanza grade 6. Wazazi wa grade 6 wameniletea vijana 14, wasichana 11. So mimi na deal na boys huko. Na wanagonga hao wasichana ikikuja kwa masomo hadi nafurahia. Ikikuja kwa masomo nafurahia. Because those boys are intelligent. I'm not saying that the girls are not intelligent, but I love when boys are up there. Tuko pamoja. because huwa wanawekwa chini sana ukienda classes zingine. So I'm there to ensure a good transition from grade 6 to junior secondary. And thank you very much, parents, for entrusting us with your learners. Have a blessed week ahead.
Our able director, Madam Purity, my colleagues, and the parents. Good morning. Is it morning? Or is still morning? We thank God for enabling us to see this day, this morning, this beautiful morning. And I want to take this opportunity to welcome all parents on board. My name is Miss Ruth Kemuto, and I teach English and CRE in the junior secondary. So in junior secondary, we have a few strands that I teach. We have comprehension, we have poetry, we have grammar, and also intensive reading. So when it comes to intensive reading, this is where the learners get to read the class readers. All, we call them set books. You all know set books? Tumesoma set books. Yeah, we all know the set books. So this goes to the parents. For those parents who have not bought the class readers, kindly buy those class readers for your children. And also in CRE, CRE is the easiest. It's the easiest learning area. So what you parents are supposed to be doing is just take your kids to church. Let them, encourage them to read the Bible, okay? Other than that, I'm a class teacher in grade 7. Where are the parents in grade 7? Only 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm happy that some of you showed up, and I wish you a blessed day, and thank you for coming.
Hi everyone, Emma is my name, senior grade facilitator, that is grade 9. I teach mathematics and integrated science. And also as a mathematics department, we have some strategies that we've put across to help our learners to improve academically in mathematics. For instance, we are having weekly assessment tests. So these frequent questions help us to track the progress of the learners and also gauge them so that we can see how we can support them better. So as I conclude, I would like to appreciate all the parents for coming. Thank you for entrusting us with your learners. Be assured that they're in safe hands. Be blessed.
Yes, good morning. Yes, my name is Mr. Ngumo. I teach mathematics and pre-technical. Also, I'm training your children in chess. Last Saturday, we were at Nairobi, and they did something good. So I'm trying to introduce the game because the very foundation of CBC is to build competencies. And the hands-on experience is what we want now to enact in this school. So we are coming up with a chess team, and I hope you as parents are going to assist in that area. Also, we are also trying to introduce golf. We have the kids here. So if your child is interested in playing golf, you can also assist us in that area so that now we build a wholesome child who will not only compete in Kenya, but also compete globally. So I'm very new here, bado sijawajua, but I'm very sure we are going to know each other. And maybe next time when we speak, we shall speak openly, knowing each other very well. So thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, thank you. We can appreciate all our facilitators. Now at this juncture, allow me to acknowledge your presence also in the house. And I'll request the foundation as parents to kindly stand up so that we can appreciate them. Tuwaone foundationers. Hatuna wazazi wa foundation? Oh, wako. Tuwapigie makofi. Thank you, thank you. You can sit. PP1. PP1 parents. So wapigiwe makofi. PP2. Let's appreciate the PP2s. Wow, that's good. Grade 1 parents. Thank you, thank you. Grade 2. Yes, okay, let's clap for the grade 2s. Thank you. Grade 3s. Yeah, wow. Grade 4s. Tuwapigie makofi. Grade 5. Thank you. Wapigie makofi. 6. Our candidates. Tuwapigie makofi. Grade 7. Grade 7 tuwapigie. Grade 8. Thank you, wapigiwe. And lastly, our seniors, grade 9. Wow, thank you. Let's appreciate them. Thank you for taking your time to come. As I said earlier, I am Karaoke. I teach Kiswahili and agriculture nutrition for the junior school section. Now, much has been said, and that is the great team that we are working with towards molding and building up and bringing an all-round child who is going to fit in any corner of this world. Tukiwaachilia kule nje, wanaweza kufanya mambo kule nje, and they are able to fit. I will be brief on some points that I have here. First is to thank you for your attendance. And again, number 2 is to commend our grade 9 2025 candidates. They did a wonderful job. Let's appreciate them. For the 2025 grade 9 candidates, we had a number of 18 candidates, and out of 18, we were able to send 5 doctors to senior school. Appreciate us as a school. We had 6 engineers, 1 accountant, 1 pilot, 1 who was enrolled in the sports field, 1 lawyer, 1 interior designer, 1 chef, and 1 agroeconomist. Let's appreciate them. All these our learners, they were enrolled in good schools, where I'm going to give you a highlight, and majority were taken to STEM. So as a school, hatulali, we are really, really working. Our accountant was enrolled to Lenana High. Clap for us. Where he was taking social science. He's the one who wants to be an accountant. Then we have another learner who wanted to be a neurosurgeon, was enrolled in Moi Girls Isinya, still a cluster 1 school. Clap for them. We had a software engineer enrolled in Moranga High, and I can see the parent is here. Clap for the boy, a cluster 1 school. We had a software engineer enrolled in cluster 1 school, that is Limuru Girls. We also had another software engineer enrolled at Kagumo Boys, an automotive engineer who was enrolled in Kaaga Girls in Meru, also cluster 1. We have an orthopedic, a doctor, and nimeona guardian ako hapa, enrolled in Precious Blood Kagwe, still cluster 1. Then we had another neurosurgeon enrolled in Meriliki, C2. We have a doctor in Odero Girls, again doing STEM, C2. A therapist in Odero Girls, that is C2. A pilot enrolled in Thika Girls, Karifarifi, C3. A lawyer enrolled in Karoti Girls for social science, C2. The agroeconomist was enrolled in AIC Sengani Girls, still C2. Software engineer enrolled in Kericho High C2. Sports was enrolled in Gadiroine in arts and sports field, that is C3. Then another engineer who was enrolled at St. Emmanuel. It's a private school located in Moranga. We had an interior designer in Ngararia Girls C2. And lastly, a chef who was enrolled in the Gio Boys C3. That is how our learners performed for us. So we are very happy and grateful to God, to you as parents, and also to our facilitators. Because hii yote imefanyika kwa sababu ya kile ambacho Bwana Peter amezungumzia hapa. The triangle, if it's not complete, we are not doing anything. So for this education sector to be complete, lazima tushikane sote. Mzazi, mwalimu, pamoja na mwanafunzi. Now the current grade 9s, we are preparing them well. And now the grade 9, we have one aeronautical engineer ambayo tunataka aende pia senior school ya kiwango cha juu. We have one doctor, one journalist. Ameenda wapi? Mwende. You have seen the two girls, Michelle Nkadha and Mwende. She's the only journalist in our school. And that's why tumewapatia hii kazi, because we are empowering them. A club for us. We want to empower them. Even though Michelle Nkadha, the one who is here, kwa field ya interior designer, but she's interested sana na mambo ya journalism. So that's why we want to empower them. Wakitoka hapa, they have our full support. So we have 2 fashion designers in our current grade 9, 1 agriculturist and 1 accountant. Now, as Madam Purity had mentioned earlier, we came up with a statistic. As a school, Royal King's Premier this year, we are preparing so many careers. And we realized that we have very many doctors. Na udaktari haiji hivi hivi tu. Ni kazi ambayo imefanyika. Na tuko na madaktari 117. The whole school ambao tunawatayarisha. Na we are sure and we have the capacity. We believe that they are going to achieve. Upande wa police, tuko na 33 police, 10 air hostess, 50 engineers. Imagine Kenya itakuwa aje 50 engineers, all fields za engineering. Kuna yule ambaye ni wa building and construction, kama huyo wa grade 9 na wish angekuwa hapa, anataka kuwa engineer wa ndege, because that is what he believes in. We have 20 lawyers, 24 pilots. Siku moja unajipata umebebwa na pilot ambaye alikuwa ni mwanafunzi Royal Kings, na labda mlikuwa mnajuana ama unamjua. Firefighters, siku hizi kuna mikasa ya moto sana. So our learners have developed hiyo attitude that they want to have the firefighters in Kenya. We have 7 in our school, 10 sportsmen and women, 14 interior designers, 5 musicians, 10 scientists. We have 10 businessmen and women, 5 accountants, 1 journalist, then 2 agriculturalists. Because CBE, we are not basing kwa education peke yake. We also have the co-curricular activities. And you have heard, like Miss Uni said, she's in charge of drama and music. So tunatayarisha watoto wetu. Inaweza ikawa upande wa kimasomo si yuko sawa, lakini kuna another area that I am good at. So that is why tuko na all these co-curricular activities, and it's our plea that kila mtoto wetu ambaye tunaletewa hapa Royal Kings anaingia kwa kikundi fulani cha co-curricular activities all the way from swimming, ballet, skating, coding and robotics. Umesikia tunataka kuwa na ma-scientist hapa, so tunaanza kuwafunza vizuri from the word go, mambo ya coding and robotics. Tuko na mathematics quizzes, Kiswahili quizzes, mijadala, debate. Like right now this time we are preparing the junior school for debate contest. Again, grade 8 watakuwa na social studies quiz, 3rd March. We will be the host. Last year, tukienda kufunga shule, I had mentioned about our achievement. The positions that we emerged last year, mathematics number 3, spelling bee number 3. So this year we are aiming for position 1, and we have started. Like here ya grade 8, hawezi kuja nyumbani watuchapie nyumbani. Hiyo tumekataa. So we have to emerge as the winners in our zone. We also have the English spelling bee, sports, the art club, vile mmeonyesha hapa na the patrons, Miss Lynn together with the Mr. Kemboy. Science Congress, last year tulienda mpaka finals, where our learners walienda Strathmore University. At least it was also a good gesture for them. Amekanyaga University ambapo when they came back, they were telling us that I want to join that university. I'm going to work hard to join that university because of the good things that they saw there when they were participating. Tuko na chess, and also Mr. Fred is introducing golf. So tunataka kuwa na golfers in our school because we have to nurture all talents. All these activities, they help us to strengthen and enhance teamwork, creativity, leadership. That's why we have our student council. Siku hizi kiongozi wa wanafunzi hapa shuleni tunamuita rais. So Royal Kings, we have a president, and all the way kuenda chini kwa the governor. So we are enhancing and supporting leadership. Now you as parents, kuna mambo kadha wa kadha ambayo we want you to support us. Number 1, it was mentioned, but let me emphasize it, is about workbooks. We introduced workbooks. The reason why we introduced the workbooks, this book is good because the learner is able to write inside the book and the teacher is able to mark. So even tracing certain areas that the learner is weak at, it becomes very easy. Because you will see the consistency. This learner amekuwa akiperform heavy in this unit. Amekuwa akiperform heavy. So we are able to trace it in a certain way that it enables us to be the best. So tunawauliza wazazi wale hawajanunua, kindly support us, support these learners because we really need those workbooks. The next thing is about assignment. And assignment imeongelewa na our quality assurance officer. We need your support in terms of assignment. Daily assignment. For us as upper primary and junior, we give 3 assignments a day. That is our routine. So mtoto hafai kuja nyumbani akwambie sikupewa homework leo. Lazima tupeane kazi na imeindicatiwa vizuri in the diary. They were given mathematics, they were given Swahili, they were given social. Support us when you're doing the assignments. Ensure the learner amemaliza and you sign the diary. Communicate to the teacher. And when these learners know that the parent, you as a parent and the teacher, you are communicating, they will not have anywhere to hide. Number 3 is about holiday assignments. When we opened school January, we had a big problem of holiday assignment. We really gave you the learners last year for 2 months with assignments. Then you brought the learners back. You gave us with incomplete assignments. Kindly, tukiwa holiday supervise. Hata kama mtoto ataenda kutembea kwa relatives, have a timetable. Let the child finish the assignment ama abebe kitabu. And because of that, we have now upgraded ourselves, because we'll be issuing holiday assignment with booklets. And we will be giving them to every learner, so that we don't have this excuse, I didn't buy a booklet, I was not given assignment. Imagine a booklet only, this one, for 200 shillings only. Hii 200. Wezi linganisha 200 na kazi ambayo kitabu hiki kimebeba, jameni. It's only for 200. So support the learner, support us, ndio when we are working, let our efforts not go in vain. Sisi tumefanya kiwango chetu, ikifika nyumbani tafadhali tusaidieni ili holiday assignments zikue zinafanywa 100%. The next thing is about reading. We have a reading culture, and we use my reading diary. We have different levels from 1 to 4 for English, and for Kiswahili we have shajara yangu ya usomaji. Hapa ndio nimepata shida kwa sababu mimi ni muhusika. Tunanunua my reading diary, mimi sijapata shajara yangu ya usomaji. Ni very few. Hebu nione by show of hands wangapi wamenunua shajara yangu ya usomaji. Ona, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only. How many have my reading diary? Almost. Hakuna class nikitembea haina my reading diary. So the same thing, vile tunaweka effort kwa English, we want to put the same effort in Kiswahili. Ndio by the end of it all, we want to see this learner performing well in all learning areas. So kama mtoto hana shajara yangu, hana my reading diary, tafadhali tunaomba utusaidie kumnunulia. The next thing is about uniforms. Tumekuwa na shida ya kupoteza uniform. Mtoto ali misplace, all because hatuja label. That's why we are asking, or we are requesting you to label your uniforms well, to enable us to identify it well. And nowadays, we discourage labeling the uniform using the child's name, because it's easier for kidnappers to track that child, because sababu atamuita tu jina lake. So the best thing, write the initials ya huyo mtoto kwa the items. Or admission number. Yes, I'm being told here you can write admission number, or yes, or the admission or the initials. Then we have the collected clothes. Naambiwa tumewekewa pale nje, kama umewahi poteza nguo yoyote, as we go pitia hapo, angalia kama ni ya mtoto wako, semezana nasi uchukue nguo hiyo uende nayo. In the next 2 weeks and a half we'll be breaking for our midterm, and by then tutakuwa tumefanya our midterm assessment, and as a school will break for midterm on 24th evening, 24th of February jioni. Wakikuja shule wataenda. So 25th hawatarudi, so watapumzika for 25th until 2nd March. It will be on a Wednesday to wataenda, tutarudi on the next Monday, 2nd March, ndio tutarudi from our midterm break. And as they break, pia wataenda na assignment. Tuwaomba mtusaidie assignment ifanywe. Our meeting It was about goal setting. And Royal Kings, we believe about academics. Academic is the reason why we are here. And that is why we are asking you to help us walk together with you as a parent, as a child, na sisi kama shule. Tutembee pamoja na tutakuwa tumeachieve what was our aim. So when we do this, including career sensitization, to introduce Career Day, where we had last time, tulikuwa tunapeana every Wednesday for wearing career outfits. We wanted to sensitize these learners about the careers, which was helping us to build confidence, helping us to be creative and innovative and all this. So I thank you for your time, for your support, for your trust, and your partnership. We are looking forward to work with you because without you, we can't. So help us to work together, because when home and school work together, great things happen. Thank you very much for listening to me, for your time. May God bless you. This time, I want to give to the MC to continue with the program. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Karaoke. Let's appreciate him. So I know most of you are very tired. And personally, my class and I, or it's I and my class, yeah. We prepared something for you. We want to sweat for you. You can also join us and sweat with us. Okay? Yes, so DJ put for us the song. It's called Every Move I Make. DJ pull up. Oh, okay. So, where's my...
Hi, parents. Hi. This is grade 3 and we have a presentation. Sit back, relax, and don't forget to put a banana smile.
Clap for her. Eish. You know, it's not easy to stand here. You sweat, but internally. Yes, DJ, start this music all over again. Are you ready? Yes. Ready? Yes. So you will sing. Okay.
Clap for us. Hey, wow. Hey, thank you. You can go to class. I'm coming. Okay, so those are my babies. Of course, they are from you, but now they are mine. Thank you. Let me catch my breath. Now, clap for us again. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. You see, my babies are energetic. Don't joke. Maybe at home wanajificha, lakini huku si ni wanoma. Okay, I'd like to call upon Brian, our administrator, to give you some few remarks. Brian, welcome.
Thank you, Lynn. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Habari yenu leo. Muko salama. Nisalimieni, tunasemanga ile ya mkono. Nisalimieni ile ya mkono ya hewa. Ya hewa. Aya, mimi napendanga tukijua jirani. Leo tafadhali salimia jirani yako. Salimia jirani yako. Mujulie hali, muulize yako aje. Jua yeye mzazi wa class gani? Ako na watoto wangapi wako huku sofa? Ukiona unajuana na mwenye ako left, muangalie mwenye ako right. Kama unajuana na mwenye ako right, angalia mwenye ako nyuma. Usiogope kusalimia jirani. Sisi wote ni wa familia moja. Good. You have known your neighbor. You have known your neighbor. So I can ask anybody at random who their neighbor is. I can ask anybody at random who their neighbor is. Umeketi kando ya mama nani?
Anaitwa Maureen.
Anaitwa Maureen. Mama nani? Ama haja kuambia? Good. Hujakosea. Umeketi kando ya mama nani?
Miles.
Yeah. Huko umefanya homework. Ninaona hivyo. Okay, anyway, it's always good to know your neighbor. Usiogope kujuana na jirani wako. All of us are here because we have our children that are studying in this school. Is that true? That is the purpose as to why we are here. And we are so grateful to each and every one of you for joining us today. I will be brief because I understand we are already out of time and some people still need to go back to work and do some other activities. So don't worry, I won't keep you for long. So once again, I'm so grateful. Now, there's a special group of people I would like to identify. I know we identified each and every one of us by class. But by any chance, is there a parent who is here that has joined us this year? By a show of hand. Just by a show of hand. Wow. Let's appreciate them. Let's appreciate them. Usiogope kuwapigia makofi. Wow. We are so grateful. You have chosen the best school. Have they chosen the best school? Have they chosen the best school? Okay. Yes, bado. Have they chosen the best school? Thank you. You will not regret having chosen this school. You will not regret. And we are so grateful that you've decided to choose our school and to our regulars. Wale tumekuwa na wao last year, but one na uko. We are also so grateful to you. Tuna appreciate bado, si ati tumewasahau. So, I would like to highlight a few things that are currently going on and that are coming up so that we can stay informed, each and every one of us. The number one will be about our school transport. Just to give a few updates, we are currently running a school transport with around 5 vehicles, so which is 3 buses and 2 vans, covering so many areas. I might not be able to list them all, but it's quite a huge span. From as near as here to as far as Pandia Dendero, Pandia nenda Pandia Regen, ingine nenda karibu na uko. Hii ya shule inaenda karibu Kahuho, hii barabara ingine inaenda karibu Ngesha, ingine inaenda Mwemuto, ingine inaenda campus na uko na kuingia ndani kwa vichochoro. Kila mtu anajua kule anakaa, si ndio? You understand? So why I'm saying that is because I would like to bring it across that if you have a need that you have, for example, you might not be using school transport and you feel you might want to join, or you have the intention of moving from where you currently are, please reach out to us and always inform us. Do not be afraid. The purpose of transport is just to make your work easier so that you don't have to struggle to bring your child to school or pick them from school and take them home. So our work is to pick them, bring them to school safely, and then take them back home safely as well. And that is what we are able to do. So I will always insist on, if you have a need that you are currently on own means and you need school transport, or you are planning to move, especially kwa wale wa kuhama. It is very sad to see a parent move to an area that we are not serving and they are forced to leave our school. It is not a happy thing. Is that okay, parents? So by the time unapanga kuhama, si saa ile umehama, I hope tunaelewana. Saa ile unapanga kuhama, umeona hapa sitaki kukaa kwa hii environment tena, maybe ni London nimekuchokesha, maybe ni nyumba umejenga, umehama, umeenda area nyingine, kitu kama hiyo, for whatever reason, maybe ni kazi, whatever it might be. By the time you are getting to the stage of planning to move, just give me a call or reach out to us and ask us, do you serve this area? Is it possible for the vehicle to come and pick my child in the morning and drop in the evening, so that you can be informed as you're making that decision? Is that okay? Yes, I really appreciate that. Another one would be on another point that I would like to bring across today would be on co-curricular activities. I know you've heard Mr. Karaoke mention them, so I'll just be brief on them. We are currently offering skating, we are offering ballet, we are offering music classes, we are offering coding and robotics. We also wanted to start modern dance, but it didn't get a lot of excitement. Maybe we will try to push it out and see maybe we can start next term. We're also offering chess. We have started working on golf. We have a field down there. I know some might be knowing, but maybe some have no idea. Down there is still our property after this net. Down there is still our property, and we have a field that is down there that we have been working towards growing the grass, and we were successful to do almost 3/4 of it. So that field is enabling us to now offer ball games as well. We are going to start soon a professional football club. I know there are those who have always had that need for their children, for example, those who really know how to kick the ball well. So they want to be trained on it and grow more. So very soon you're going to be starting that as well. We also have swimming. I know swimming is taken by a very big majority, and we appreciate a lot. And another one is also yogurt. Yogurt is where they take yogurt in school 2 days in a week. So I know some have been told, maybe umesikia kuhusu yogurt lakini hujai enroll. Please be aware that all these things are available. Now, our school, who knows the motto of our school? Nani anajua motto ya shule yetu ni gani? Ashua Foundation. Ziko mbili. They are normally 2 in 1. Another one? Where learning is? Yes. That is our purpose. To ensure learning is broad. The goal is to always ensure the fun day is more exciting and more fun. Ni fun. Sio kusoma, ni fun. Purely it is just fun. So it is about enjoying various activities. They jump around. They play with their friends. And the activities are brought here. Zile mnaendanga kutafuta Saturday na huko nje zinakuja zote zinaletwa hapa. That is going to be happening in March, 20th of March. Charges for this fun day is only 800 shillings. We are informing you early so that you can start preparing for yourself, so that tuseme tumewaambush last minute. So charges for this fun day is going to be 800 shillings. We are going to be sharing the payment details in our WhatsApp so that you can start paying for those who are interested. Then something else would be on trips. We normally go for trips, some in second term. This year we want to start a new one. I know you've been seeing some photos revolving around kwa screens. There are some highlights of some of the things that happen. And so in second term, during our midterm break, that will be mid-June, thereabout, we will have 2 trips that will be happening. One will be for preschool, that is foundation class, PP1 and PP2. Another will be for grade 1, grade 2, and grade 3. We have not yet completely decided on the location that we'll be going, but we are working towards a budget of between 2,500 to 3,000 per child, thereabout. The purpose of a trip is now to go outside. Like you're saying, learning is fun. So we go outside, we learn from outside, not in class. We enjoy with our children, the children enjoy with their classmates and friends. Because I understand some of these places that we decide to visit, you may have taken your child there before, or maybe you are planning to go there. Because again, we cannot invent new things, so we have to work with what is there, but we try to be as innovative as possible. But now, you failing to pay for your child because ashaenda huko tena, sometimes is not fair. Because mtoto hajawahi enda huko na marafiki wake. Akienda huko anakutananga na wengine. Wacha ni sijui kama kwa zile picha mmeona, kuna tulienda last year kwa The Hub. Na huko The Hub, kuna mzazi alikuwa ameleta mtoto wake. Let me use this for a better lack of a term. Ni mzungu alikuwa ameleta mtoto wake huko acheze The Hub. Now that child, because amekuja huko na hajui mtu na hakukuwa na watoto wengine that day, we were the only ones who were going for the trip. When the girl saw children from our school and their children that are her age mate, she was very excited to the point she did not want to go home with the mother. very excited. So kuna kamzungu kanazunguka huko na watoto wetu wanazunguka huko kila mahali, wana slide, wana bounce, wanarushiana ball, anazunguka na sisi kila mahali. So huyo mzungu in as much as alipelekwa na mzazi wake huko, ile fan alipata kwa sababu she ended up making friends. Ni vile tu of course sasa sijui anasomea wapi and not have you, so maybe haizi kuja kusomea huku. But I hope you're getting the point that I'm trying to raise. That hata kama ashaenda huko tena, usiogope kumlipia na usisikie vibaya, ataenda na enjoy na wenzake. That is a very big factor. So that will be happening in second term, mid-June. So once we confirm where we are going to share that as well as the prices as soon as possible, but you can start preparing your pocket. Now, last year, grade 4 to grade 9, they went for a trip to Nakuru, and it was a success. Wale walilipa. By show of hand, nani mtoto wake alienda trip ya Nakuru? By show of hand, wale wako hapa. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Mbona mnaogopa kusema yes? Kwa nini mnaogopa? Was it worth it? It was. So now this year we want to separate. Tulienda grade 4 to grade 9. But this year we want to do a separation kidogo. So we are going to have a trip for grade 4 up to grade 6. That will be taking place in August. The region that we are going to travel to is the area of Mount Kenya, and they are also going to spend a night, just like they spent the night last time. And they really enjoyed kulala. Iyo kulala out of home, for some of them it was a very big achievement. Ati hawajalala nyumbani na mama na dad, wamelala nje. Walifurahia sana Peter kwa wapi? Si unakumbuka? To the point, kwanza okay, mimi tulilala na boys. Boys walikuwa saa 8 ya usiku bado wanarukaruka. Hawataki kulala. Yani they are so excited and overjoyed, they do not want to sleep. I don't know about girls. Girls walikuwa aje feel? Walala usiku. Oh, you see Eunice. Where is Eunice? Oh, she's not here. She left. She could have told us. So it was a really exciting moment. So for grade 4 to grade 6, we want to go to the area of Mount Kenya in August. So in August, that would be just after we have closed for second term. Because considering we are going to spend the nights, it is not possible to go while schools are in session. Oh, for preschool and grade 1 to 3, I forgot to mention, we want to schedule it in the midterm break. Within the midterm break of term 2, that is where we want to schedule that trip. The reason for that is because when you go for the trip when other students are in session, we are only able to use our school buses. Because if we were to go out there and start hiring a bus, the cost would go exemplary high. Higher than tutaanza kuitisha 5,000. Na it makes sense. Hakuna haja kuitisha pesa mingi. So because of that, again, we are limited by time. Because we have to wait for the buses to first of all collect everyone, bring them to school, then the children board the bus, and we start our safari going to where we are going, and then come back. And as much as we try, we are always late. Hata tufanye nini? Because mtoto tunataka wa enjoy na tunataka wa feel hiyo value ya walienda out. Hatutaki wasikie nini. So by the time tunarudi hapa, normal transport inaanzanga around 3 p.m. Tunajipata tumefika hapa 6. Sasa tunaanza kuzungusha watu wengine wote. So unaona tunakuwa unfair kwa wao wengine wanyo kwenda trip. I hope mnashika kinye nasema. Na hatuwezi funga shule tuseme leo watoto wasikuje shule kwa sababu kuna trip. So what seems to work as the best solution is to go for the trip when the school is not in session. So for preschool and grade 1 up to grade 1 and to 3, because the best time would be around midterm, because them they are not spending the night, they're just going in the morning, come back in the evening. So that is the time that they're going to go for their trip. So they will be picked at home. We won't ask you to drop them, unless wale wanakaa around later or means. But from wherever you are staying, we'll pick them at home that day. We will bring them, we will travel, we will come back and drop them at home again. So that even if we ended up coming here at 6, we are only dropping those who are going for the trip. So we can even start dropping as we are coming. Same case to grade 7. Now, 4, 5, 6, the area is Mount Kenya. Budget should be around 7,000 thereabout for a night. So you can again start preparing financially. Now, grade 7, 8, 9, we want to go big. Somebody go big. We want to go big. Somebody go big. Yes. Go big or go home. We want to go big now. So, tunataka kwenda Mombasa. Yes. We want to go to Mombasa. Ama uko si go big. Okay, maybe uko si go big. Ati? Oh, Majundo go big. Aya, tufanye aje kwa sababu hatujaenda before in a while, tutaanza na Kenya kwanza, alafu next year tutatoka nje. Is that okay? But anyway, so we want to go to Mombasa. That will be in November after they are done with their exams. So that is grade 7, 8 and 9. So again, why it has to go that far is because of course the cost is going to go higher, considering the distance and the time. Because Mombasa is not a day, you cannot go one day and come back. You have to go and spend at least 2-3 days na uko. Si mnaelewa hiyo kenye namaanisha? Wale washaenda huko. So our goal is to go to Mombasa. Now, we will discuss in details with the specific parents, but because of information purposes, the cost should be between 20 to 30,000. What is varying is whether you want us to fly or not. What is varying is whether you want us to fly or not. That is what is varying the cost. Eh? Okay, that is one of the big factors. The other one is the kind of hotel you want us to go and sleep. Because again, like I'm saying, it is not possible to go to Mombasa na mnaenda kulala kwa shule. Hiyo it makes sense. Hakuna haja. Am I right? Eh? Anyway, so that is our goal for grade 7, 8, and 9. So we will have that conversation with you as the year is progressing. But now that you have heard whatever I'm trying to say, you can as well start to prepare financially. That is all in terms of trips. I have mentioned trips and fun day. Now, another thing would be next time, we want to have a sports day. It's been a really, really long time since we had a sports day. And the purpose of a sports day is to bring us together. Now, not in a hall where we are seated and as we are talking. It is to bring us together by activities and competing and having fun. So that is between parents, students, and teachers. Mnataka sports day? Mnataka sports day? Good. Tutahakikisha sports day inabamba. Tutahakikisha sports day inakuwa enjoyed about. So, by the time tumesettle on the date, tutawaambia. Because of now that ni sports day lazima itakuwa Saturday, haiwezi kuwa weekday. Ndio ule mtu ananga job Saturday, at least unaweza kuwa umepata time ya kuomba off kama lazima unaendanga job saa 2. Na kama uendangi job saa 2, hallelujah, unajua hiyo siku hakuna activities umepanga. Is that understood? Yes. Now, something else I would like to bring across. We are currently in the process of enrolling a management system in our school, and we started that process last year. That is going to help us to effectively communicate to you in a better way, and in a transparent way, and in an easier way as well, and also give you updates. Now, by the time probably the term is coming to an end, we are going to be having a mobile app on our phones. So for starters, itaanza na Android, wale wa iOS tutakuja baadaye, but we will make sure we get to you. So from the application, the purpose of this app will be, number one, anything financially related to your child. You're able to view, for example, with your invoice, what you have been charged. If you have made a payment, you're able to see that my payment, I made this payment on a certain day, this is my current balance. You can prompt yourself from the app so that you don't have to call Brian and ask him for the pay bill at night, kama umesahau, for example, ama hujui, kitu kama hiyo. That is financially related. In academics, you are able to see your child's performance in terms of any exam that they may have done, any summative or formative assessments, any cuts, any rats. You can clearly track and see, this is how my child has been performing in mathematics, in English, in science, things like those. They did a project in a certain day, this is how they were graded. So it will be across like that, all the way from preschool up to grade 9. If it is in terms of attendance, you can track and see my child, this is how they have been attending. I know there are people who have been receiving an SMS whenever your child is absent. Some might have received even if their child was present in school. We apologize for that. Ni kitu mpya tunaenda tukisoma. So, but the purpose of that is, in case your child is absent, it is just to create a notification. Because I understand some people, maybe you have a house help that you left in charge of your child. Maybe hata ufanyi kazi Nairobi na kujanga weekend. Sasa hiyo siku aliamua hapeleki mtoto shule for whatever reason na wewe haujui. So at least ukireceive alert na kuambia mtoto wako amekuwa marked absent na umeconfirm ukapiga simu ukasikia kweli ako absent, now you understand that you need to take action, or you know kama ni wa own means maybe hakufika shule for whatever reason. So that is the goal of that, so that we can be transparent, we can be efficient as well. Our teachers will be using it to issue homework, so that history ya kuandika kwa group, iko wapi homework ya leo ya mathematics, sijui mtoto wangu alisahau diary, sijui nini, vitu kama hizo tunazisolve hapo zote. And another one would be, from the application, it will give you a direct link to your teacher and us as the administration via a chat platform. What I mean by that is that the same way you have WhatsApp, that you can go and communicate with me and say, Brian, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, can you help me to attend to this? Or maybe you normally forward your transaction and you made a payment. Now the same feature will be there now, but now chatting with your teacher. So that you don't have to interrupt the teacher when they're in class by calling them or asking all this. You can just write them a message. It's going to go to their phone. They'll be able to see, they'll be able to respond to you whenever they are available. And then of course, because of that, that means there's that history and back and forth that is going to be there to make things easier and efficient. Unlike whereby we have to write in the diary in the evening, it comes in the morning, inasomwa asubuhi, inajibiwa, unaiona tena jioni. Si mnaelewa Kenya namaanisha? Yes. That is what we are aiming to achieve, and that is going to happen very well. Now, another thing I'd like to put across is we have opened something called a WhatsApp channel that I am requesting each and every one of us to join. The purpose of the WhatsApp channel is just to share common communication to each and every one of us. For example, whereby we have a meeting like today, sometimes, not every time, but sometimes once in a while I find myself, because I'm sending the message to, maybe for example, naanza kutype kwa group ya grade 1, nikimaliza na grade 1 I have to copy and forward to grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, foundation, PP1, PP2. So unaweza jipata umeruka group hapo katikati bila kujua for whatever reason. But through the channel, it just allows us to send that message to you with ease and that communication that is meant for everyone. Then secondly, in case for whatever reason you lose your phone or you lose access to WhatsApp and you're forced to install again, with the case of a group, if you had not done a backup, normally unapotezanga anything that was there history-wise. But with a channel, hata uki-exit leo na ujoin kesho, kitu yoyote yenye ishaisemwa hapo, utascroll polepole ukiona siku fulani tuliambiwa hii, siku fulani tuliambiwa hii, siku fulani tuliambiwa hii. So it has that advantage over the group. So I am requesting that each and every one of us to join that channel, so that I have already sent the links to your WhatsApp. So if kama umeiona tafadhali usiogope kuclink na kuingia hapo ndani, and then it will help us to communicate all those communications to you. Other than that, I don't have much to say. There is the last one. The last one, ile ya pesa. Kuna ya mwisho ile ya pesa. Ilikuwa imeniruka kili kidogo. Lakini imerudi. Kuna ile ya pesa. Now, you understand we are a parent-sponsored school. So you know that? Parent-sponsored school. What that means is we don't rely on money from anyone else for us to run our activities. It is only your school fees that is able to ensure we can deliver on our services. Now, it is not good, it is actually paining that sometimes we have to wait until I send a message that is saying your child is not going to be picked up tomorrow, or even worse, you have to wait until the child has been refused or denied access to the bus. Ama pale kwa gate, ndio pesa itumwe. We don't have to get to there. We keep sensitizing. You understand that your child is coming to school. We are required to provide the service of education. We are required to feed them. We are required to ensure we bring them, those who use transport, we pick them at home, bring them back to school and what have you. But that cannot happen when money is in the pocket or in the phone. You have to send it our way. Is that okay, parents? Is that okay, parents? Yes. And don't wait for us to push you. It does not excite us in any way to leave a child. Kumwambia, basi imefika kwa stage. Unasikia driver mora anakuambia, wewe nimeambiwa nisikubebe leo. Alafu unaanza kumgombanisha. Yeye hajafanya makosa. Yeye ameambiwa tu asikubebe. Ama driver Njoroge, ama driver Mbogua, ama mimi. Nimeambiwa nisikubebe leo. Umefika kwa gate, umepata teacher Karaoke anakuambia, anawaambia mrudi home. Usingoje ifike hapo. Don't wait for it to get there. All you have to do is plan yourself financially in a better way so that you are aware that my child is in school and there is nothing wrong with me paying in advance. There is nothing wrong with me clearing my invoice. And there is nothing wrong with me ensuring that my child is not going to be sent home so that when you prioritize us, we are able to prioritize you and we are able to serve you better. Is that understood? Yes. Now, kwa sababu najua mko hapa na wengine, si ati nawataja na sitawa nini. Bado tutaendelea kufukuzana kwa sababu sasa tunashanganga what else to do. So ikifika Monday na unajua unafaa kuwa umeclear fees na bado hujalipa, usistuke ukiona mtoto ameachwa. Usistuke, usishangae. Unajua umefaa kuwa umelipa. So by now, if you know you are supposed to pay fees and you have not yet cleared your balance, kindly go to your M-Pesa, go to your bank, do the transaction, and we should be done. Is that okay, parents? Yes. Otherwise, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming. We are so grateful. Thank you. Madam?
Thank you. Huyu amjampigia makofi vizuri. Thank you very much. I appreciate your coming. This shows that we are going to work together and manage to achieve our goal. So as an institution, we have set big goals for preschool and lower classes. We have set goals and given the teachers as an institution, and the teachers have also set their individual goals. From grade 4 up to grade 9, we have given them a sheet whereby they have listed down the marks they got at the end of the year, the previous class. Then they have set the goal for midterm, which marks are they going to get, and for end term, which marks are they going to get. Because for us to get those careers successfully, they must perform well academically. And it is a combination of all subjects, including Kiswahili, that some of us don't like. So it is part of our lessons that are examinable, and you can't run away from them. They can only run away from Kiswahili after grade 9 when they are joining senior school. Am compulsory? It's not, yeah? In some subjects, it's not. So I urge you parents, for grade 4 to 9, they will come with that sheet today. Because we may not manage to have that one-on-one consultation with the teachers, they will come with those worksheets today, those goals set today for all their subjects from grade 4 to grade 9. When they come today, as they do their homework, please ask them for the goal they set. And that sheet, keep it. The teachers will also photocopy and keep the sheet. Then, after midterm, they will go through with the teacher and see which subject did I attain, which one didn't I attain my goal. So I urge you to follow up on what is happening, and I want to promise you we are going to produce all the careers that they are dreaming to become. May God bless us. And now the plane has taken off. Amen? The train has taken off. The bus has taken off. We have set our goal and high goals, and together we are going to achieve. I call upon one parent, one of us, Mama Pitlin, to come and pray for us. And this parent, the daughter, represented Kenya for debate internationally last December. And the girl was our product. She went to US as a debater, and we thank God. And I was being given a report from Miriliki. Most of their debaters are Royal King's students. So thank you. You can affirm to the parents that your daughter went to international debate.
Asante sana ma'am. Huwa namuita mama amenilea. Let me say, actually, Royal Kings is a sure foundation. Nikisema hivyo ni ukweli. Mtoto wangu amekuwa hapa kuanzia grade 6, akasoma mpaka class 8. She did very well. Akaenda Moi Girls hapa Nairobi. Na last year, she joined a World Scholar Debate Club, ambapo alifanya very well. The first one ilianzia Kenya, wakaenda Nakuru. She did well. And she qualified to go to Malaysia. And she did well also there, akafaulu. And last December, she traveled to US. Na kwangu, it is a great achievement through Royal Kings. Kwa hivyo ambao tuko na watoto hapa, let's be assured ya kwamba our children are in good hands. Kwa hivyo msiogope yale ambao wanapewa debating and writing. That was she was doing. Na hata kule US alitoka akiwa number 2. Kwa hivyo tuko sawa kabisa. And let's pray. Asante. Asante. Kwa yote sifa ni kwa Mwenyezi Mungu na pia kwa Royal Kings. Let's pray. Baba, tunakushukuru, tunasema ni asante kwa wema wako. Tulianza vizuri na kuna mengi ambayo Bwana tumeelezwa. Ninakuuliza ya kwamba ukapate kutusaidia tukiwa wazazi, imizo yote ambayo tumepewa ili Bwana tukazingatie. Tunakushukuru pia kwa sababu ya Royal Kings, management, walimu na kila mmoja ambaye ako mahali hapa. Tunaomba ya kwamba baraka zako zikazidi kuwa pamoja na wao, Mungu wetu. Nasi Bwana, kuna mengi ambayo tunastahili kutenda kama wazazi. We are asking for breakthrough financially ili Bwana tukaweze kutimiza na kulipa katika wakati ambao unastahili Bwana. We pray also for our children as they grow in this place, ya kwamba watakuwa wakikujua na watakuwa Bwana katika njia zako, watakuwa watu wakubwa katika maishani mwao, watakuwa watoto wa baraka katika nyumbani kwetu na katika maisha yao, mfano wa ajabu. Tunakuuliza ya kwamba mahali hapa ukazidi kupalinda na ukalinda watoto wetu pia, Mungu wetu. Linda pia wazazi tunapoondoka mahali hapa. We are asking for your blessings, oh God. Bless us and unite us with the one God. Katika jina la Yesu Kristo tunaomba na kuamini. Amen. May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ and the love of God and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us now and forevermore. Amen. Asante.
Oh, one last thing I forgot to mention. We are done with the meeting, but as we are leaving, please, as we are going home, lakini watoto bado wako shule, so usiende kuchukua mtoto wako class ama especially huko juu, tafadhali tu tunaomba msiingie huko. Mkiingia huko inaweza kuwa chaos, kwa sababu wataona mama yangu mimi alikuja, wangu mbona hakukuja, mimi nataka kwenda home na mami saa hii sitaki kukaa huku tena. So please, as we are leaving here, we are going home. Your kids will come home as usual. They'll be dropped by the school bus, and those who are normally on means, you can pick them from 3. Is that understood? Yes. Otherwise, mukue na wakati mwema. Thank you so much.
1, 2. morning only. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody. Why are you talking? Hello? Hello? Woo, woo, woo. Ooh.
One more time.